Hello everybody, welcome back to the Spring Yoga series. We're on day 12, so we'll come down to the mat. Thank you.
I have everything I need. I am who I wanna be. I am who I wanna be. I am who I wanna be. I am who I wanna be.
So we'll begin by softening the gaze, bringing down the eyes, drawing your attention to your breath, making each inhale and exhale the same length, so counting them maybe to a count of 4, and using the inhales to get tall in the spine, dropping the chin just a tiny bit, and drawing the tummy button backwards towards the spine. And as you exhale, just using the exhale to release tension across the shoulders, arms, neck, jaw. Allowing your body to come into stillness, allowing your mind to come into the present moment. With each inhale, we're drawing in that new prana, the life force, which is going to build up our strength and build itself up for the summer. We can't really be expected just to produce all these amazing things in the summer if we haven't built up our strength and our stores in the spring and the winter. We can't just be producing wonderful things all year round, and we've got to use the seasons to help us. So we'll start to elongate the breath, coming to a count of 5. Just using the exhales to ground down through those points of contact in the mat. Really bringing our mind to the present. Releasing any feelings that we should be doing something active and more important right now for these few moments of breath work. This is going to feed you for the rest of the day. So it's worth just bringing your mind right down, right inwards, just to you and what your body is doing right now. And once we've settled ourselves, then we can open up and open the gaze, see the rest of the world, and start building with it. So now we're going to come to just elongating the exhale by 2 counts, coming to a count of 7. So your inhale is going to have to be faster and stronger, and the exhale is going to have to be longer and more controlled in order to force it into this pattern which releases stagnation, releases frustration, releases impatience. As we're coming into our inhale of a count of 5, and the exhale to a count of 7. Maybe opening the mouth for the next exhale. And inhale sharply. And exhale, count of 7. And inhale. And exhale. and bring your breath back to a count of 6. So they're both equal. Inhale, exhale. So release all the cobwebs. Maybe give your shoulders a little roll, a little wiggle from side to side, maybe even moving down the torso into the hips. Just allowing all that space to open up and to move, to get warm. As we inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up wide, up towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands through, just touching on the whole-up impressions. Bring it right down, gaze down towards the hands. Roll the spine as you bend forward. The tip of the exhale is at the lowest point here. As you inhale, bring the hands out forwards, come back up. And as you exhale, release all the way down to the mat. As you inhale, planting the right hand, reaching the left hand over the top, palm facing the ground. Breathing into that open space. As you inhale, twist the heart up towards the sun, open up the heart towards the sky. As you exhale, coming round, bring it round, down to the mat in front of you. As you inhale, coming all the way over to the other side, planting the left hand side. The tip of the inhale, twisting the spine outwards so that your chest is facing the sky. As you exhale, coming all the way around and just enjoying that point of stretch as you go around. As you inhale, coming back over to the other side, to the right hand side, open up the chest. And one more exhale, feeling, planting the hips, letting the hips sink down towards the mat. And last inhale, tip of the inhale, and exhale, come into a round slouch position. And as you inhale, roll the spine gently up from the bottom to the top, growing taller, as if a wave's rolling through your spine. And as you exhale, release the shoulders. Inhale, one pelvic floor exercise, both at the same time, drawing up the pelvic floor. Exhale here, keep it all in, keep it tensed. Just waking it up for today. And inhale. And exhale, slowly, gently release. We're going to bring that pelvic floor, our core strength, with us as we come over into a tabletop. We're just going to do one inhale into cow, flexing the feet, flexing the spine, opening the sit bones, maybe wiggling out the hip bones, and exhale straight into downward dog. Just pedaling out the feet, saying hello to the backs of the knees. Maybe bending one or other of the elbows, letting the head twist from side to the side. And eventually coming into stillness. Again, we're going to roll over high plank. Inhale. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Another one, we're going to inhale, hands, shoulders over hands, high plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. We're going to let the heels fall over to the left hand side of the mat and come into a crouch, bringing the right hand to cover or protect your heart. And as you inhale, expand into a side plank. And all the way bring your right hand up towards the sky. And just inhale here, stay strong. Exhale, stay strong. And if you're feeling really strong, the next inhale, bringing your right leg up into a star shape. And then exhale, release all the way back down into your chaturanga, into your high plank. Inhale in the high plank, Then chaturanga. Inhale, sweeping upward facing dog. And exhale into down dog. Then again, let your heels fall over to the right hand side of the mat, coming into the other side. Bring your left hand in to protect your heart, crouching down and just enjoying that stretch for a breath. Then as you inhale, expanding all the way into side plank. Exhale here, stay strong. And if you feel really strong, on the next inhale, bring up the left leg into a star shape. Hold that for as long as you want to. And then exhale, release into your high plank. Inhale here. And exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, but we're getting really shaky now. Exhale, down dog. Okay, just take a couple of breaths in down dog. And inhale, bring your left leg up, right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, coming into a lunge. Here we're just going to come down onto the left knee, and as you inhale, we're going to pull the front hip crease back, straightening into that front leg. Maybe drawing the toe back towards the face as well. And just spend a couple of breaths bending into that stretch. So each inhale, you're thinking of length through the spine, from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, about melting a little lower into the stretch. You don't have to straighten your leg all the way, you can bend your front leg a little bit. So again, thinking of that wave motion in the spine. You inhale, coming up tall in the spine as you exhale, melting down. And the next inhale, come bringing the weight forwards, bending into the front knee and letting that back hip sink down. And again, spending a few breaths, just inhaling the prana, sending the life force down towards that point of stretch, that point of strain, sending their love, sending it love. And as you inhale and exhale, sink back down into the first stretch. Now roll through the foot, coming back into your lunge, and we're going to flex the back foot and then bring the hands all the way up towards the sky. And you can back off that bend into the stretch, or if you like it, you can stay there. Bend into the front knee. And as you exhale, let the torso drift slightly backwards, so you're coming into a bit of a crescent. Really using those tummy muscles to hold you there. And inhale back up to the top. And exhale, release the hands back down to the mat. Inhale, straighten through that back leg, just push your heel back. And inhale, coming back, bringing your back foot up to join the right foot into Uttanasana. So enjoy the forward fold. Maybe pedal out the feet, wiggle the hips. Maybe nodding your head or shaking it from side to side. And as you inhale, press into the mat. We're going to send the right leg back. Let the lower the right knee, coming into the stretch on the other side. So as you inhale here, we're going to send the hip crease back, drawing that toe back towards the face, half splits. Thinking of length in the spine. As you exhale, fold down over the top. And spending a few breaths in the stretch. Let's quite nice to engage Ujjayi breath for these intense stretches, is to keep a sense of calm while your body is working. Feel the stretch on the sole of the foot, and then inhale, rock it forward, letting the weight spill over your hip, stretching across the front hip flexor. And on the next inhale, exhale, rock through and sink it back to your half splits. Inhale, coming back off, flex into the back foot. Inhale, reach the hands high. And exhale, float the chest back to crescent lunge. And inhale, coming back. Exhale, plant your hands and send the left foot all the way back up into three-legged dog. And exhale, release that foot down. Inhale, plugging through the foundations. Exhale and down dog. Then inhale, coming into hovering tabletop. So just hover the knees off the mat. For one, inhale. And then as you exhale, release the knees, release the feet, and rock back onto your knees, so you're sitting up straight. Hands just relax wherever they fall. So as you inhale, we're going to reach the hands up towards the sky through breath. Breathing into that open front part of the ribs, and as you exhale, circle the hands round and down behind you to clasp behind you. And as you inhale, press through the knees, press through the foundations, coming up off the knees. Let your hands draw upwards so you're really bending into the spine, creating an arch. And inhale, coming back. And exhale, release back down. Maybe roll the shoulders. And we'll do that again. So as you inhale, coming up onto the knees, drawing the hands away from you. And as you exhale, opening out your chest, opening out your heart to come into a slight back bend. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, release. So release everything now. Release the shoulders, release your hands to the front of the mat. Maybe rock your shoulders, roll your shoulders, and maybe even wiggle your hips where you are in a sort of circle, just letting the spine have a little play. And coming into a supine position on the mat. We're going to do a couple of boats. So as you inhale, just wait. First of all, get comfortable, get steady. Then, when you're ready, inhale, coming up into low boat. Shoulders, neck, head off the mat. Point your toes. Be strong in the core. Exhale here, stay here. And inhale, bring it up to high boat. And it's not easy, but it's very good for you. Relax the shoulders. You can you can straighten into the knees if you want a bit more in the lower abdominal muscles. You can bend into the knees and move the strain slightly higher up. Breathe into that space on your tummy. Send it your breath. And as you exhale, slowly, very slowly, lowering all the way down into a supine position. The next inhale, just draw your knees to your chest. Hug them in and gently rock from side to side. Maybe hug them in slightly tighter and make the rock from side to side. Have it higher up on the spine as well. And then exhale, slowly release everything down to the mat. Let the hands hang heavy. Maybe bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Feel their warmth. Let the legs hang heavy. Let the feet hang heavy. Knees, thighs, hips, your lower back, your tummy, front of the ribs, back of the ribs, your shoulder blades, shoulders, front of the ribs, the chest. Just let them all melt into the mat. Relaxing the top of the shoulders and the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms, wrists and fingers. Just feeling them sink and drop. Relaxing the neck, back of the head, top of the head, face, jaw, tongue, softening the palate and feeling the breath move through your body. And slowly starting to deepen the breath, bringing sensation back to the body, wriggling the fingers and the toes, and blinking the eyes open, and rolling up or coming onto your side, and coming into a seated position on the mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your thumbs, pressing against the third eye. And inhale through that space with the intention of opening your mind. And then exhale, release. Namaste.